Mom.
How you doing? We have.
Doing pretty good. Doing
Oh,
pretty good.
how was your day today?
It was a pretty good day. Spent the day making some masks and doing the budget review
Okay,
for the quarter.
making mask. Very good. Very good. How's the weather?
Yeah.
It's been raining here all day.
It rained cats and dogs. Like we lost power for a little while earlier today.
Okay, okay. Well, I've been fighting sleep. That's what I've been doing. Fighting it. Fighting it. But it's all good. It's all good.
That's
Yeah.
all right. I just took a minute to try to share in a couple of places.
Okay,
But
wonderful.
for anybody that is possibly tuning in, this is kind of just an impromptu chat. Last week, we were talking about our favorite things, and we went through kind of a
Mhm.
list of our favorite finds in all sorts of different categories, and we did a live review. So
Mhm.
if you missed it, check us out on YouTube and catch the replay. But we had a question come up somewhere in the conversation about Walmart and Target. Mom, tell me what happened.
Well, at the beginning we were chatting like we do now, and saying how your day was, and all of that. And somehow we got to talking about, you know, making trips to Walmart. And I think I told you, long as you're not making 100 trips to Walmart. And then I said I refused to go this week, but I had to go Friday. And somehow, you're saying, yeah, I go to Walmart, but some things I get at Target. And then that just kind of led to, okay, Target versus Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
So, we thought we'd just kind of throw something out here fun Friday and do a little poll and see, what other people think. Walmart versus Target. They have different connotations too for different people. So, somehow, you're saying, yeah.
Hold on, sorry about that. Yeah, so we did a poll, just a brief poll that'll be up for the rest of the week to see what you all think. And so far, of the votes we've gotten, Target is winning by the skin of its chinny chin chin.
Chin.
Mama, which one do you prefer?
That was a tough one, but I actually prefer by slim margin Walmart for various reasons. So I think we'll get into that. But let's first ask, what is your preference?
I think I'm gonna have to go with Target.
Yeah, you don't even have to tell me. See, okay. Well, I'll give you my reasons for Walmart.
Okay.
Okay. First of all, Walmart is your one-stop shop. It is convenient, and there, a lot of them in a lot of different places, and you can pretty much get everything you need. It has some departments that Target doesn't have, such as your garden center and your auto center, and what else? Something else I had down here. Oh, the money center. Kind of wrote my notes. And the grocery department is larger.
Mm-hmm.
And overall is less expensive. Now,
Okay.
so for those reasons, I chose Walmart. Now, there are cons to Walmart, and sometimes they, that's what took me a while to kind of evaluate, because it's like, man, do these cons outweigh the pros? And of course, for Walmart, most people know the long lines. Do you ever go on Walmart and there isn't a line? There are 20 checkouts, but there are only 3 people checking out. You got the self checkout, and half of the self checking machines work, and the other half don't. And now with COVID, at least for our Walmart, they close one door or one entrance. So you got to funnel through only one side of the building. So, it's like, really, okay, Walmart, you've already, then customer service. I'm not trying to talk about people or anything, but they are not the most responsive. Don't look for somebody in an aisle to ask where something is or do you need anything. That's pretty much not going to happen. It is self-service, okay? Then there you probably I'm sitting there talking to myself, why did I pick Walmart?
That's what I'm wondering.
But there is sometimes not availability of product. The shelves are, just bare, or the thing you went in there for is not there. So, but overall, overall, the convenience factor won, I guess, because if I don't want to go all over town, then I know pretty much, for the most part, I can find what I need at Walmart. Now, the one thing in the grocery part, their produce, man, please. So, most of the time I'm ending up going to at least another store, to get the produce. But that's my reasons for Walmart. I don't know. I kind of talked it down, but the convenience factor did wear it out. So, and I'm a creature. I'm a convenience person. So for me, that's why I chose Walmart.
Well, I mean, we did have a commenter, one of our super fans, Dorothy Taylor. Shout out to our prize winner from last week. She
Yay!
commented, convenience was a factor, and it's one of her favorite places to get gas. You
This is
forget
true.
about Murphy, USA.
That is true. That's something Target does not have. So those things, they do kind of, the convenience, and then you've got those other departments in that's true, the gas. So, you know, that darn Walmart, But yeah, tell me why you like Target.
So for me, hold on. So for me, Target wins because of some of the improvements that they've really made over the past couple of years. So we all probably remember back in the day when what's her face? Walmart. When Walmart first started, it was all like your basic dry goods and
It's
some
true.
department little areas. And then
It's
we
true.
got Super Walmart where they
This is
added the
true.
grocery, and that was revolutionary.
That was
Now
revolutionary.
Walmart actually has Walmart Market that is
Mm-hmm.
grocery only.
Only. Mm-hmm.
But Target, when it popped up, it was much like the old Walmart model. The quality of some of the merchandise was better. And to your point, I think Target's customer service was better, but I think they really hit the nail on the head when they went on and expanded to grocery.
This is true. That made them a real competitor to Super Walmart.
Yep. So for me, Target, you get a better customer experience. Like
It's true.
nowadays, you can go to Target, and if it's a long line, especially with the socially distancing and all that kind of
Mm-hmm.
stuff,
Mm-hmm.
they will pull you out of the line and use a handheld scanner to check you out.
Oh wow.
Walmart will never do that.
Never.
Well, I think I've seen them do that maybe once or twice, but it's a rare
It's a rare occasion. Okay.
So they'll do things like that. Their soft goods, their home goods, their clothing.
True.
Walmart, don't sleep on Walmart. They do have some good items, but Target generally has better quality items in those areas. They have
Mm-hmm.
better quality home goods. And over the years, they've become a lot more competitive on their prices. Like the Market Pantry brand stuff, I think is right on par just about with Great Value.
It is. It is. It is.
And they have more options even in their private label. There are certain types of bougie foods that you will find at Target, Archer Farm, that you won't necessarily find at Walmart. So for me, it's overall customer experience. You got benefits, no, not benefits. You got the benefits too of Target. If you're not using the Target Circle, you should really consider signing up. All you do is like a loyalty program, and you get 1% off, not 1% off, 1% back for every purchase that you make every dollar. And then you get special coupons and deals and stuff, percentages off, buy one get one free, whatever the special is, and it's got purchase tracking. So if you use the debit card to your own debit card, and let's say you lost a receipt, which has
Mm-hmm.
happened to me before, you can
Mm-hmm.
go in the Circle app and it can find it. Your purchase history is saved.
I know Target also has the red card, red debit card, and
Mhm.
you get, I want to say 10% off your purchases if you use that. And it's tied to your, your own checking account, but you get that 10% off the purchase. So those incentives, yeah, are, I don't, other than Walmart's credit card, they don't really have a store loyalty
Mm-mm.
card. So
We gonna
yeah.
like whatever price we roll back.
That's it. That's it. Yeah. And then they're depending, I think, not depending, not demographics, the statistics have proved that you're gonna come back into Walmart.
Yeah.
And so now you said something, and it's kind of, you said Target has bougie food. Okay.
Mhm.
Some people, okay, um, each store attracts certain types of people. That's,
Yes.
and so, you have a demographic, or, of maybe your, I say bougie, and that's why people say Target,
Hmm.
versus your everyday common, person going into Walmart. Some people just want to shop at Target because of the demographic, which I don't, I'm not saying that's good or bad, but it's real. Um, so what does that say about moi, people
Yeah.
like me that prefer Walmart? Am I less than a Target customer? Do is Walmart not um hmm, making me think about something?
Hmm.
Do do the customers of Walmart not deserve a higher standard of shopping?
Yes.
Do we not deserve good customer service?
Hmm.
Do we not deserve that line, um where you just said about the scanning, to prevent that backup, of customers? So, what is that saying? What is that saying? Are you saying, like I said, that hey, they're going to shop here at Walmart anyway, so we don't have to open up any more lines, we
Hmm.
really don't have to do anything, stuff is on the shelves, you buy, you're going to keep coming. So it kind of has some other connotations to it, perhaps.
It does. And you hit the nail on the head. Like, even Walmart has a very negative reputation about how they treat their employees
Exactly.
and how they source their labor and things like that. And some of us go shop at Target because we want a better experience.
Experience.
Ball and we go home. But you go in Walmart and sometimes certain ones, Highway 18, if you're from Jackson, you know, they got a dearth reputation, folks getting shot up in there, whatever the case.
Exactly. That's true.
You
This
run
is
up in
true.
Walmart and you get a rollback and you get rolled out. But
That's another point too.
uh-huh.
Hold your thought. Targets are in certain communities.
That's right.
Walmart is pretty much everywhere. Target has targeted their audience.
Mhm.
They have targeted their customers, and they are only in certain types of communities.
But what does that say though? It's an indictment on what the world and what the retail industry thinks of people. It's true of Walmart, it's true of Rainbow, it's true of Dollar General and a few other places. We know that these people are going to shop here. We know that the prices are going to be in their price range, or what we perceive to be their price range. They're going to come no matter what we give them.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
can wrap
Mm-hmm.
that line around the corner
That's
back
it.
into the jewelry section, and they're
That's
still
it.
gonna come.
And they still
You're
gonna
gonna
come.
throw stuff everywhere. Um,
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's another thing. You're right. Disorganized and disheveled.
Disorganized, disheveled. Sometimes you go in the bathrooms and stuff, the bathrooms are never clean.
Never clean.
Just
Mm-hmm.
all sorts of stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that, and the types of goods. Why do we accept that?
That's
Why
true.
do we not demand more from our retailers?
This is true. Just like I was saying about the subpar produce. You know, I mean, wilted lettuce in the
Right.
bags and, stuff like that. But
Save-A-Lot is another example, but go ahead.
yes. So why are we accepting that? You know, our dollars are green and they are spending just like anybody else's dollars.
Mhm.
So what is in our mindset that it's okay to accept that? I don't know. It's a thought. It's a real piercing thought.
And the answer, I wonder, is the answer to take our ball and go home and go other places where, we are treated better,
Hmm.
it's the McDonald's versus Chick-fil-A, principle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or should we continue to demand and fight for these particular companies? Like, do we fight with our dollar or fight with our feedback?
I think it's a little of both because I don't think we should just say I take my ball and run because they we do need them, but we need them at not at all cost,
Mm-hmm.
and we need them to come up to a certain standard. And so I think it's a combination of feedback
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes it is withholding dollars if it's almost like a enemy necessary to get your attention.
Right, right.
So but yeah, you're right, we have to be vocal, we have to speak out and say what we need and what needs to change because it's like that. You can talk to a person in any state
Mhm.
and they pretty much saying the same thing about Walmart
And
across the
for
board.
years,
And for years, exactly,
it's
they're not
always
changing. Why I just still fathoms me. You have 20 checkout lines and 3 people checking. I do not understand. I cannot comprehend.
I can't either. I cannot.
And
I
it doesn't matter if it's Christmas time. It doesn't matter if it's Thanksgiving. When your crowds, when
yeah,
they don't, they just really don't care.
no, no.
Then again, why do I like Walmart? People,
That's a
help me out.
question to ask yourself.
Help me out, people. What is it? Again, I guess it's that convenience thing. I'm like, okay, well, I can go in here and just get everything I need. And so convenience wins out. But I still need to speak. I'm talking to myself here, people. You know, um, yeah, I'm gonna have to give Walmart some feedback. Maybe they
But
need
you
to
know
tag them on this video.
what? You pointed out something important too. Convenience over conscience. I mean, we go with what we know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I
Mm-hmm.
didn't start dealing with Target for grocery because I just kind of assumed that Walmart's prices were cheaper.
That's
But
another thing. This is true.
that's not always the case.
Yes, yes. Target has a connotation that you think is expensive, and like you said, that assumption. Oh no, I can never, buy all my groceries at Target. Oh, now, granted, some things are more expensive at
Yeah.
Target. Some of their home goods and some of their, other things, they are. But, that shouldn't rule out that I don't shop there at all or I don't belong there.
That right there.
You see what I'm saying?
Because you
I
hit on something. How come there's a connotation that just because something might be more expensive, it's perceived to be more expensive, it's a better shopping experience, it's a more high-end white glove experience,
mm-hmm,
that I don't belong there?
mm-hmm,
What's
mm-hmm,
with that?
mm-hmm.
And I think that goes back to the whole demands. we might not be
Mm-hmm.
able to make a Target come to our community. And if they don't want to be there, then shoot, let them stay where they are. But
Mm-hmm.
Walmart, if you're going to be in my community,
Mm-hmm.
you have got to get your act together.
Together. This is
Because I
true.
will drive 20 minutes across town to Target where I know I can get in, get out, get what I need, and get it in
Mm-hmm.
quality than you
Mm-hmm.
being in my neighborhood, and I just accept what it is,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that you give. So either
Mm-hmm.
it's a perception that I don't belong elsewhere, or a perception that I don't belong at Walmart because only a certain kind of people shop there. And both of those are wrong.
Wrong. That's true. Really, it is. It's prejudice comes in all forms. And it's a little bit of that,
Yeah,
Right. I don't oh no, I don't shop at Walmart because, blah blah blah. Or I don't shop at Walmart because, that connotation. And either way, it's wrong. So you're right. We gotta, just have some demands and know that we belong wherever we want to be.
that's right.
And these companies, like I said, again, they're taking our dollars.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we need to put a demand on the dollar.
You put a demand on the dollar. I like that.
Put a
I like
demand on the dollar. Now, again, if that means that we take the dollar elsewhere,
that.
then
Mm-hmm.
that's what we need to do. If you're not willing to raise a standard in your store, then we got to exit the door. Okay.
Yeah.
So I like that.
And the fact that Target can do it lets you know that Walmart is bigger conglomeration as they
They
are.
can.
It's not.
They can. They're just not. Again, because some part of it they feel will accept it.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna keep walking through this door regardless.
Yep.
So it's a hard it is a hard call sometimes, but sometimes that's where you have to take a stand on certain things, even if it means the inconvenience. I'm talking to myself now, the inconvenience
Mm-hmm.
in order to get them, for change to come, for things to get better. Sometimes you have to inconvenience yourself. And so, you know,
That's a word. That's a word. Let me look at some of these comments right quick.
okay.
Casper says, I love going to Walmart to get the lowest quality of customer service. You get what you ask for.
This is true.
And then Grandma says, you got that right about Walmart. That Walmart. Oh, why did I say Walmart? And she pointed out when we were talking about cleanliness of stores, the meat in the fabric department. That's the other thing. If you keep your house like trash, other people are more apt to do so too. You
True.
know,
This
you
is
feel
true.
a little bit funny. You know you didn't got this meat out the meat
Mm-hmm.
department and you're
Mm-hmm.
not gonna buy it.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a
Mm-hmm.
clean store, you're gonna probably go ahead and walk it back. But
You
some
ain't
people, if your store is already disheveled, then I'm just gonna throw my Starbucks cup anywhere.
anywhere. Yes, I have seen eat. They have opened some, eaten it, put it on a shelf, seen food like from the hot deli, them little popcorn shrimp.
Ate it in the store.
That little thing on the shelf. Oh, wait a minute. But you're
Oh
right.
goodness.
You're right. If you don't hold a standard up, you can't expect other people to. So
Right.
that might help, that tickles me though. I have seen chicken bones. That don't make no sense.
And it's stealing. At the
It
bottom
is
line, it's
stealing. I
stealing
was
because
thinking that
it's got a
too. It's
barcode on
stealing
it.
because you ate it and didn't pay for it. So it's just
Because that's the other cop out that companies will try to put on us. Well, we don't keep the store nice because people trash it, or we don't do this, that, and the other because people do this, that, and the other. Well, have you created an environment that encourages that? Maybe you should look at yourself a little bit too.
This is true. This is true. This is true.
While we're talking about the kinds of people that shop certain places, hey, Monique, I mean, like I said, Mikasa Sukasa. If I come in there, I went in Dollar General the other day. And
Not
it was
Family Dollar, is it?
family
Boxes in the aisle, never open.
boxes in
Self-serve.
the aisle, completely disheveled. I mean, management standing in there just talking, ignoring customers, and all this kind of stuff. And it just overwhelms you as a customer. Like, I don't know where to put this stuff back because you don't know where to put this stuff back.
Yes. What
Stressful.
happened to your Dollar General? I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
No, that's what I'm saying. I went in there
Okay.
the other day to find something, and I, bar none, every single aisle except the tissue got stuff everywhere.
Yes, yes,
Everywhere.
yes, yes. That is beginning to happen. That is beginning to happen.
Just
Yes,
ransacked.
yes.
Terrible. As if though it's not like daily maintenance. It's as if they've gone several days without anybody
Any
putting up anything.
anything. Yes,
Monique
yes.
says she don't like either, and I don't blame her for that.
Oh, she doesn't like Target or Walmart. Okay,
Monique,
okay.
let us know your thoughts. Why don't you like either one? Um,
Yes.
but and then the big box experience is not for everyone either.
This is true. Some people like just, local grocery stores. And, I actually have one, that I do my little runs because, and their meat section at the local, generally at your local grocery stores, your meat is going to be better
Yes.
because you're going to have people, butchers actually packing and cutting the meat on a regular basis. Then thing I don't like about Walmart's meat, here I go again on negative Walmart. You know what I'm gonna say. They prepackage everything.
Yes.
And so everything is just one price. Hey, I work on a budget, people. I don't know about anybody else, but I like to go, if I see this $5 pack of meat, I might want to look and see if it's a $4 or a $3 or a $6. I don't like, it's not a one size fit all here.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why, most of the time my produce, I'm ending up going to another store. What's happening here? I'm talking to myself again. Walmart has gotten so that it has not become a one stop because
Yeah.
I end up getting my meat and stuff at a local grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
Dollar General, even though they just, but in general, Dollar General, their paper goods and all of that is cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
And your cleaning supplies. So I'm going there. So what is what?
And the
Where am I saving?
the same can be said of Target, in terms of like meat and certain things like that. They do have some options that are better, but if I need those items, I prefer Publix or even Kroger
True.
for that matter.
This is true. That's right. Publix. That is so true. So, it may be a thing that we all, kind of go different places, but your two major big chains,
Mm-hmm.
there is a big difference between Target and Walmart. There is a big divide, not only, in the type of store, but the type of people, where they have their stores. It's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, um, putting that demand on Walmart, I think though is a good action item.
For sure. Grandma says as long as we accept it, they will not change. And she also says, I went to Dollar General, the cashier outside was taking a smoke and she was waiting to get checked out. Are you shopping at my Walmart, at my Dollar General? Because I'm pretty sure we might be at the same location.
So basically, you're waiting to get checked out, and the cashier is outside taking a smoke break.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You can't make
All
that
right.
stuff up. And
Okay.
Casper says, since Walmart is in certain types of communities, is that a form of gentrification? So, gentrification, I think, would be the opposite of.
Mm-hmm.
So, if my neighborhood was going down and Walmart was in my community, and I saw Target come in,
Yes, that's right.
and that would be gentrification. Same thing
Mm-hmm.
once you see a Starbucks go
Starbucks.
up in a neighborhood. You
Mm-hmm.
know that things are changing. Property
Mm-hmm.
values are about to go up, and they're about to
Yep,
run off everybody that already lives there.
that's exactly right. Same way if you see a Chick-fil-A coming.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Starbucks is a good indication, though. It's even better than Chick-fil-A.
it goes back to connotation and perception on our
Mm-hmm.
retail establishments. The fact
Mm-hmm.
that these particular entities are litmus tests for what's going on in the
In your
entire
neighborhood.
neighborhood
Mm-hmm.
based on perception alone
Mm-hmm.
is a lot. It's telling.
Mm-hmm.
But
You're right.
again, it goes back to why is there an assumption that we didn't deserve those establishments before?
That's so true. That is so true. Why does a community have to be gentrified and going a certain direction for you to say, oh, let's put this particular store here? Because again, we're spending money too. And I don't believe that lie that, oh, there's not enough dollars here for us to put this type of store in this community. That's not true. So you're right. What makes it that we didn't deserve this store before you decided that the neighborhood is changing? And it's, let's go and put this Starbucks over here, or let's build this new Target, this super Target.
We know better because we're driving across town
To
to
go to them.
patronize these establishments.
Exactly, exactly, exactly.
Yep. So I think some key points that have come out of this discussion that are applicable to what we demand from retail and what we demand for ourselves in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
Boss said, put a demand on your dollar. I
Mm-hmm.
think that's key no matter what establishment you are choosing to spend with.
That's
But
right.
it also brought about the point of demanding what you deserve.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
can't look at yourself really in any situation and say, I don't deserve this quality. I don't deserve this quality of relationship.
That's
I don't
right.
deserve this quality of education. I don't deserve this, that, and the other because of what demographic has been projected upon me, or
That's
what
right.
perception has been projected
Up
upon me
on
based
me.
on me
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
being, of a certain background, a certain color, a certain
Mm-hmm.
gender, whatever the case
Mm-hmm.
may be.
Mm-hmm.
You have to decide that you're worthy.
That's right. That's right. That's really what it boils down to. And the overarching, and that goes across the board in your life. You have to decide that you are valuable, you're worthy, and then demand that respect and or and you know that
Yes.
value, that worthiness. Hmm.
Decide that you're worthy, just like you put a demand on your dollar, then you put a demand on your time. You put a
Time.
demand
Yep.
on
Mhm.
your effort. You put a demand, you know, on everything that you output in this life that is of value to you.
That's right.
So
That's right.
put a demand on the things you value, determine what you deserve, and
Mhm.
then also um put some feet to the fire.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Yes, yes. Action items. Actually decide, okay, how do I put this demand? What are these action items? Um, for example, the Walmart thing, would that be when you're in a store and something is just out of way? Find the manager and say,
Yeah.
look, this is a problem, this, and that. When I saw them chicken bones, or that produce section that is just subpar. Do you all have any better? We really, you really need to start stocking better. Just start speaking up, and the more of us do that, then I think things will change. And if that doesn't work, then you start taking your dollars everywhere. And then they'll feel it then. Sometimes they can't. Big corporations don't feel nothing until it hits the pocketbook. So that means that we have to do. We have to do. So
Lastly, I think one more point we came up with was that your convictions will sometimes demand inconvenience.
Yes. Yes. Very much so. Very much so. Change doesn't come easy.
Absolutely. Sometimes you got to go off the beaten path and do something different to get a different result.
You do. Wow, this has been good. Got more nuggets than I thought we would.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this has been good, Facebook. We definitely want you to join us next week for our next sidebar session. We'll be talking about finances, and we have a special guest. Shafran, tell us about our special guest.
Our special guest for Thursday's sidebar session on finding financial freedom will be the author of the book of the same name, Latresa Pugh. She is the founder of Pew Financial Coaching, as well as, again, the author of Finding Financial Freedom. And she'll be on with us discussing how to get your money right.
Yes, yes. So that's Thursday, next Thursday, August the 6th, 6:30.
Yes.
Tune in, tune in, tune in. And continue to take the poll
Yes.
because that's going to run another, what, 6 days?
Yeah, it'll run the rest of the week. So
Yeah, chime
respond
in
to the
and
poll and go ahead and tell us what your thoughts are, if you have not already, as to why you prefer one or the other, or why you don't prefer either one. And give us your thoughts on how we change the situation. And
this is true. This is true. Right. If I get those dollars, because it's not a one answer. It could be, a myriad of things. And I don't even have the answer, but I think we can put our heads together and come up with a plan to get Walmart on the road. And all these other companies too. It's just, I don't want to just pick on Walmart.
We coming for everybody.
We coming for everybody. We blazing. We blazing. Well, this has been another Sweet Tea Gems production. And I'm Sweet Tea. She's Sweet Tea. Understand that. But get us on Instagram, YouTube, right here on Facebook, and share, like, comment. We need you, people. We need you. We love you. We want you. So you all have a wonderful, wonderful night and a great weekend. And we will see you next week, next Thursday, August 6th, 6:30. Bye-bye.
Take care.